Hi everybody, we're just doing a short little video, give you a shot around the vehicle, around Grace. What we were talking to some friends the other day who are also subscribers. Hi Alice, and Mike, and we were talking to them, and she said, do you know what you haven't done in your blogs is you haven't shown us round the inside of the vehicle and how spacious it is, and we hadn't realised how big it was. So just for you, Alice, we're doing this vlog, but for everybody else as well. So here at the front, we'll start at the front. Here at the front of the vehicle, we have the driving position here, which has a swing round chair. So we've got a nice comfy chair there, and that's where I drive from. It's left-hand drive, and then it's quite a big, spacious area over the front of the engine, and the engine also comes back under here. Two big windows, which when we're facing the right way, the sunlight comes in and it gets really warm. It's really warm in here at the moment. I think we're at 20 degrees, no heating on, and it's March, so it's really nice. This used to be a TV in here. It was quite a big TV. It's one of those old-fashioned ones with tubes at the back. We had it taken out. It wasn't working properly. So we had it taken out, and this is a project now, because what we want to do here is turn this into a cupboard. As you can see, we've got trays in here, and we use it for our boots and shoes, spare boots and shoes, and we've got a small television in there which we intend to use. But the wiring is all set up a bit wrong, because that we would have to have down on the counter here, and that would the wires and things won't reach. So we're thinking about what we're going to do with that. In this cupboard here, we've got all our books, travel books in there, but also in there is the equipment for the satellite dish. That's in that side. And then over in this side, if you have a look in there, we've got more satellite dish equipment and a DVD player. Well, actually, you don't need a DVD player with this TV because it's got a DVD player in it, as a lot have. So what we want to do is combine those into one cupboard, get it all rewired, and probably have the TV fitted up here so that it just swings out and we can watch it from the lounge area without pricking our necks. So that's sort of plans for the future on that. Carol sits over this side in what's called the suicide seat, because she's facing the oncoming traffic. So she keeps an eye on whether I'm straying over the edge or not. And this seat also swings round. But as you can see, behind it is another nice comfy seat, which also is there, and that does limit the swing on this one. So we don't usually swing this round, but it's quite nice to sit here. You've got the countertop in front of you. You can put the laptop on there and do some stuff. So that's it's a nice big area. We've got cup holders, we've got radio. This screen here is for the cameras. We've got a right-hand camera, a left-hand camera, and a reversing camera. So we've got all-round view when we're driving along. So that's about it on the front end. So if we come round, if I come round, and you go round that way, Carol. Carol will give you a view now of the whole of this area. So the lounge area is over this side. That's the kitchen over there. Lounge area is over this side. Probably if you stand up and go back a bit, Carol, you'll get a good view of that. Go up on the top. There we are. That's it. So we've got a nice view there of the lounge area. So we've got a big settee. This folds out. It just lifts and folds. It's one of those ones and it turns into a bed. Won't do it all in one go at the moment. And then we've got a range of cupboards up and over. The cupboards we have kitted out with plastic boxes to keep things tidy, because these big cupboards, stuff will just go all over the place when you're travelling. So what we've done is we bought these nice tidy boxes, and then we can put different things in different boxes. We've got a stationary box, we've got a box with videos and things in, we've got an odds and ends box, we've got clothes boxes, and we've got a tech box, and we've got a games box. So all those are in there, tucked away, nice and neat. And then as we come on down, we've got our candles for when we're without electric and we need a little bit of extra light from those, batteries and so on. More of these plastic boxes. Again, this is our medical section in here. So that's all those cupboards. Lovely amount of cupboard space. There's also a bit of space under the settee, so that gives us a nice bit of room. This is the slide out. This whole section slides out. It's out at the moment, so it gives us a wide area here. So it's really, really nice when we got the side out. It just is so spacious, and loads of seating, so we can seat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in this area without any squash at all. So that's the lounge. Over on this side, we've got a little cupboard, and this is one of the debates we're having, whether to turn this into a TV space here, because a flat screen TV will go in there. At the moment it's a bit useless. If we don't put a TV in there, we'll want to put some shelving in there, just little shelves, so that this stuff can go up on shelves, because at the moment a lot of that space is just totally wasted. We've also got these lovely little spotlights, reading lights over both those seats there. Stairwell into the door. This is the only access to the van, so it's nice and secure. We don't have front doors to worry about, just the one door, which has double locks on it and is very secure. Kitchen. Well, this is Carol's area, really. Do you want to do this bit, Carol? No? Okay. So the kitchen, overhead cupboards. Do you want to show what's in the cupboard? So that's where we keep all our crockery, bits and pieces. It could probably be sorted out a little bit better with a little bit more sort of shelving stuff in there. But we use these between the plates to just stop them slipping and sliding when we're travelling. So that works really, really well. And then you've got drawers underneath here. So we've got a cutlery drawer. These are very long drawers. And then you've got all the equipment in there. And then the usual foils and all that stuff, oven gloves and things hiding in there. And behind here, got another big cupboard under the sink, which has sort of a lot of the plastic stuff in it, and tin trays and chopping boards and all that stuff. A little towel rail there, which we use to hang the rubbish bag on. One of the things we found when we moved in was we didn't have a really good place for a bin. We did buy a bin, thinking it would go in that cupboard. It didn't fit, so we settled for putting the bag on there, and that's worked very well. It doesn't hang there very long before it gets filled up, unfortunately. Sink here, you've got a double sink, swing round tap, hot and cold coming out of there, and then we got the cooker, which was an American cooker when we bought the RV, but this has been replaced. This is an English one, Thetford. It has a much better oven than the American ones in our opinion, and it's got 4 rings for gas, so lots of space on there for cooking. But when we're on hookup, we bought this quite cheap 2-ring electric hob, so that works really, really well when we're on hookup. Carol manages to cook most everything on 2 rings. This is our drainer, and let me swing this up and put that on there. I can't remember where we bought it, Carol.
Littles.
In Lidl's. And it is fantastic. You put the washing up on there for drying, and it just absorbs all the water and dries really, really well and really, really quickly. So we've got 2 of those, and they are absolutely brilliant. Recommend those. If you see those in Lidl's, go buy a couple if you're, especially in an RV. It's wonderful. So we don't have to have a drainer. We've got a microwave, which only really works when we're on hookup, but we could run it from the generator if we needed to. But obviously you don't always need to use the microwave. But it's very, very nice and very handy to have. The cooker hob, we've got light and fan. work is on there. So that's the kitchen. There's not a lot of work area, but there is the table over here in the dinette. So we've got a table there, so we use that as well for preparation. Four-seater. We have had 4 people sat around it several times now. So it's been really, really nice, and it's not too crowded. You can get 4 people in there quite well. Overhead lights for that as well. So that's the living area. Also in the kitchen we've got a fridge and a freezer. That's the freezer compartment, packed full of goodies, ready for our meals. And then a nice big fridge. It's almost the size you'd have in a house, really. It's not quite as big as the one we had in the house, but it's plenty big enough for the 2 of us as we travel around. And then we've got a drawer here with food stuffs in, mostly packets, flour and all that sort of thing, noodles. And this is where Carol keeps all of her pots and pans. Much pared down from what we had in the house, but I don't think you found that you needed anything more than we've got, have you, Carol, in 6 months? No. So that's very good. This cupboard, when we bought Grace, was kitted out as a wardrobe, which obviously, you know, is a priority for some people. For us, though, it wasn't a priority, so we shelved it out. And it already had a unit in it for shelves, but no shelves. So we put in 3 shelves, and it now contains more of those boxes with cleaning materials and various bits and bobs in, but also all our food, cans and bottles of stuff of food. So that's where we keep all our provisions mostly, apart from the fridge and the freezer. It's working really well. We started out having them in the cupboards over there, but we thought that it was a little bit heavy with the slide out, and also we had cans in this drawer here, and that proved too heavy for that drawer. In fact, it broke the drawer. We had to have it mended. So we've settled on this as a food cupboard. We also keep a computer in there, and we keep the crock pot, the crock pot in there as well, and our printer, and so big items there. And then these drawers, again, more food, but this is sort of like dried rice, tea, spare wraps, honey, bits and pieces. And then this is the condiments drawer, really, in here, with all the spices and stuff. Another 2 very big drawers. You see that comes all the way out, and it doesn't have to be held. Very, very good. They're excellent drawers. I really think Winnebago excel with those sort of drawers, because a lot of caravans and things, you pull the drawer out and it's on the floor before you know it. There we are. So that's the kitchen. How are we doing? Oh yes, underneath these are more space for things. So under here, I think this is where you keep the saucepan, isn't it? And all the plastic boxes, and the gas kettle goes in there, because we use the gas when we're travelling. So that goes all the way, and then we've got another one over here which we keep paperwork and stuff in that one. So there we are. So that's is that it? Is that everything here? Yes.
Yeah.
Gosh, there's a lot, isn't there? So that's our living area. So if we come through down the corridor, we put some just a hanging hook up there for our coats and bits and pieces on. This is the shower. This is going to get awkward. If you want to come round this way, and I'll open the shower door. Ooh, there we go. There's the shower. Now we use it as a bit of a wardrobe when we're not using it as a shower. We're on site at the moment, so we're using the showers on site, obviously. So this becomes storage space in here, and we keep our dirty linen and stuff in there, and stuff that needs to hang up. So that's the shower, but it is a lovely big shower, and it does do a nice shower. We've had quite a few showers in there, and it is excellent. Now I don't know what state the bathroom toilet's in, but here we are. Here's the toilet. We might need to put the light on in there. There we go. There we are. So big cupboard in the corner, which has all bathroom stuff in. Big cupboard underneath, which has cleaning materials and stuff like that in there. And you get a shot of that. There we are. There we are. Nice big bowl, sink. Again, hot and cold water coming out of there. We put up a couple of hooks for our flannels. Nice big mirror. Nice light over the mirror. It also has a fan in the roof. Am I going too fast for you? Fan in the roof. There we are. Hooray, there we are. If you're feeling seasick, it's not my fault. The fan works really well, and the skylight lets the air in. So that's the toilet area. Really nice. Plenty of space in there, and then into the bedroom. Now that in the corner is my clothes shelf. And that's us on our wedding day. Over in the corner there you are, see me pointing, that's my wardrobe. Now if you come over the other side, you'll see Carol's wardrobe there. Notice the difference? Yes, hers is longer and wider. Now what a surprise. She also has 2 drawers underneath hers, down there. I've got 3 drawers, but they're only little narrow ones. So that's the division in the house. And then over the bed, lovely big storage area for all our linen up in there, towels and linen up in there. Goes all the way through. So that's really good storage space. Loads and loads of storage we have in the RV. So I think that's everything. We've shown you round. This is the control panel. This is an important bit really. So down the bottom we have the heating. That's the gas heating, and that we use when we're free camping, when we're not on campsite. It gives us the temperature all the time, so we know actually it's 71 degrees in here at the moment. It's too warm. And then on here we have the water heater if we want to have it on gas. So if we're not on electric, we can use that. Then we have the water pump, which switches the water on and off for the sink taps and the toilet. And then this is a level test, so it tells us where we're at. So we've got 1/3 of a tank of black water, sewage as it were. We've got just one empty really on the grey water. Fresh water we've got 2/3. LPG gas we've got 2/3, and the battery's fully charged, which you'd expect because we're on mains. This is the generator switch. That turns the generator on from here. Generator is outside, so we can switch it on here. This is the water heater when it's on electric. Gosh, that's warm. And then this is the slide out switch here. So this one brings it in and that one takes it out. And that works when on the engine. So we have to have the engine running to bring the slide out in and out. Anything else? I think that's it. Oh, this is for the this is the panel for the solar panel. So solar up on the roof, putting power in. At the moment, it's not putting anything in because we've got it on electric. But it would be putting in so many amps. It would tell us how many amps it's putting in. I don't know quite what the whole thing is, but when this little face is smiling, it's all good. When she's pouting, it's all bad. So that's all I know. I'd love to know more if anybody knows about photonic universe and what those things all mean. Then I'd love to know. Do message me and tell me. So that's Grace on the inside. I'll do another video of outside, so you can see the space we've got also for storage on the outside and what she looks like from there. So hope that's been useful. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, then give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, then please do subscribe. We'd love to have you aboard as we travel around this country, and coronavirus willing, and them not closing the borders. We'll be hopefully going across France later in the year, and next year Spain, and so on. So join us as we follow our dream, travelling around Britain and Europe in Grace, the RV, the American motorhome of Winnebago. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon. God bless. Bye.